What's going on, guys? Good evening. We're taking a look at ARCBLOCK / Tether, ABT, USDT, Daily Chart, Gate.io. Guys, welcome to the channel. Appreciate all of the new subscribers. So if you are seeing this video right now, just a few minutes after it's been recorded, you are a channel member, and I do appreciate that. So all videos will now be released first to channel members, and then hours later, if not the next morning, will be posted to all of the other subscribers on the channel and to the rest of the YouTube public. So I appreciate all of you guys, members, non-members, all subscribers. Thank you very much. But a perk of being a member of the channel is you will have early access to all of the new videos just minutes after they are recorded. If you would like to join, there is a join button down below or on the homepage. You can check that out. Appreciate it. Guys, ARCBLOCK / Tether. Things have been quiet. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin is taking a little bit of a pause, but the trend is very strong, so we could be wrong there. But it's looking like it's just going to take a pause, and it might be short-lived, we'll say the least. So ARCBLOCK, we have a couple things to talk about here. We have moved outside of this pennant, this non-perfect pennant pattern. We have just traded sideways for, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4 days or so, more like 3. We have some targets to talk about below the market. So if Bitcoin starts to roll over, and we'll get to that chart in just a moment, we could start to see a pretty aggressive move lower for ARCBLOCK. So far, we have the top is in resistance up there, just above $1.49.8. Didn't quite get to $1.63.8, but we got very, very close. So we have two potential areas of support and targets to talk about for ARC. 73,685. That's this blue line right here. That's 73,685, as well as 57,668 is this other blue line here. That would definitely be undercutting the low of the 8th as well as the low of the 5th of February. And we'll see, if we get a pullback and if we get to those one or the other or both of those support lines, we'll have to talk about some, and we'll be covering ARCBLOCK, so don't worry. But pullbacks are healthy. It doesn't mean the overall trend is over. And I think the market could go much lower than that, the ARCBLOCK market, judging by the chart and where potential support is. So if we look at the percentage calculator here from where we're currently trading at, which is 117,590, our first area, 73,685, would be a 37% move, and then we have a 50% move, gets us back down to roughly that 57,668 level. Now, there is some stopping points before we get there. We just haven't put them on the chart. They will be up in this range, roughly between like 85, 95, maybe even a little higher, $1-ish. Like I said, we'll have to add those in there. But right now, we do not have them. I wanted to give you the more aggressive pullback areas. And I'm doing that because if Bitcoin pulls back in an aggressive manner, I think we'll be seeing ARCBLOCK follow suit there. So that is for the downside. There is a chance, of course, that this area right in here, which is like 41,800, market could find support there. Market could also find support down here at 25,316. I mean, that's a very, very sharp pullback. But hey, we'll have to see, guys. We'll see what Bitcoin does. Bitcoin's in a very strong trend higher, so the likelihood of seeing something that major is pretty low, but I definitely wouldn't ignore any of the possibilities. So that's that. Let's talk about a little bit of some upper stuff, and then we'll wrap this video up. and we'll see what happens throughout the night here into Friday morning. So that is for the downside. For the upside, guys, it still holds strong what I have on the chart and have had on the chart. $1.36 $200, $1.49 $800, $1.63 $800, $1.98 $400, $2.53 $668. That's all of these lines. Keep an eye on all of those depending on where the price is or gets to, if at all. That's that. And then we have much higher targets, but we're not going to talk about that in this video. So far, though, I got to say, I mean, it's holding up strong. It's healthy. I would like to see this thing start to make higher highs. I would like to see this high taken out here on the 9th of February. That would really start to increase the odds of this thing heading higher than lower. It's sitting quiet right now. It's like a spring that's coiled up. It's coiling up energy and it's going to be released. So if Bitcoin can continue higher, that'll help this thing continue higher. But like I said, got to see some breaks of some recent highs here. That is that for ARCBLOCK. The stock market started to rally again. And then we're seeing this slight pause in Bitcoin. Let's jump over to the BTC chart. Once again, that was the ARCBLOCK/Tether. The daily chart, the Gate IO, and the new prices I just talked about were 57,668 as well as 73,685. So those are the two levels. Take a screenshot of this chart, write them down, whatever you got to do if you're interested in those prices. Bitcoin actually looks better currently than it did a few hours ago. This candle, though, this indecision candle, I like to call them, which took place yesterday on the 15th, it's a thing of concern. But like I said, this trend it just got over a very sharp pullback and it's breaking out. So, I mean, if Bitcoin continues to make new daily highs, then there's a good chance ARCBLOCK will not be heading down to those levels, at least right now. The next target for Bitcoin is 54,599.76, guys. That's right up here. And if this thing can continue higher, it'll be there before you know it. Once again, though, I'm not ignoring this candle on the 15th of February. I'm also not ignoring the fact that this thing is in a very strong uptrend, and these trends can go on for very, very long before any serious selling takes place. We had a big reversal right here on the 11th of January, and that marked a top for the short term, found support at one of our levels, 38,601, and then the trend continued. So although this candle is a little bit of concerning, it's not as extreme as this reversal we saw on the 11th. Guys, that's my thoughts on Bitcoin. My thoughts on ARCBLOCK, like I said, two new levels. It's sitting quiet. It's like a coiled up spring. There's energy going to be released here at some point in the near term. Does it continue higher? Is the top already in? Do we head lower to these two new targets? And like I said, I will be adding other targets within this area between 85, 95, maybe up into the dollar range. We will see. Thanks for watching, guys. Once again, if you want to support the channel, there is a join tab down below or on the homepage. Appreciate all of the current, all of the new, and all of the members of the channel and subscribers. You guys have a great day.